everybody, my name is Buzzycombs and welcome back to the 100 Baby Challenge. Today, I am getting divorced. Now, Allison is my one and only true love, but for the sake of the challenge, every 10 babies, I must find a new wife. And so, unfortunately, it is time for us to bid farewell. Since last time, however, I did do a little bit of off-camera work. I actually added a proper pathway around my area, and I also finally decorated the bedroom, which is really sad because Allison is about to say goodbye to it. I also added a little back door, and through this back door, we have a little building over this way. And this is where Allison... Oh, Allison? What? Oh my gosh, she's already here. Oh no, she's infected. Oh my gosh, Allison. Well, I see she's already making herself nice and cozy back here, but that is a terrible thing. Oh my gosh, I am divorcing her and she's immediately getting herself sick. Is there a way I can cure you? I'm sure I'll find out. Anyway, so I need to find myself a cleric. And very awkwardly, our local cleric is my son. So I'm sorry, Anthony, but you're the first to know. I need some divorce papers, please. Hey, Afsana. Hi, Ruby. I hope you're doing well. I'm about to divorce your mom. Now that I have these divorce papers, I have to bring them to Allison and divorce.
If you think this is the best, I will always love you, Buzzy.
Oh, my heart. I'm so sorry. Can I just gift these to you? Like so?
I don't want that. Why would I?
I don't know. Did the divorce papers work? Oh man, I have no idea. We're still really good friends though, which is good. And Allison, you are infected, so I do have to... No, get back inside, please. Follow me. Let's get back inside. I can't have you wandering around and potentially becoming a zombie and dying. So I need you to stay in here and... No, Allison! You're making this very increasingly difficult. Yes, good job. Go inside. And I am going to board up your door until she turns so I can save her. Now that I have initiated my divorce with Allison, I do need to prepare for my new wife, which honestly, it sounds dreadful. And I'm not proud of this, but it is the way things must go. So really quickly, I'm going to make myself a brand new wedding ring. And I'm also just going to craft a couple of diamond blocks just for simplicity's sake. And now I'm just going to make my way up to this village over here to find a new wife. Let's see, are any of you the Fletcher? Oh, it's Athena. Athena's the Fletcher. Okay, you are going to be my wife, okay? How are you? Let's chat a little bit. You did not like that. Now, I would like you to please follow me out of this pen. And I'm also going to steal your little workstation so you can have a job when you move in with me. And let's just tell you a story about very generic things. Now, I'm going to actually give you a lovely little gift of a diamond block. I'm just going to keep gifting them to you until you love me.
Not another one of these!
Are you serious? You don't like more diamonds? Ugh, the gall of some people. Well, it is turning night, so I guess I'm just going to take a little break and see if I can find a bed to sleep in. And I suppose you're just gonna watch me sleep, aren't you? That's not creepy at all. I wonder, would you like some gold?
Thank you so much. I will remember this forever.
Perfect. Now let's chat a little bit, give you some more diamonds. And oh, we're at 100 hearts, which means we should be able to get married.
I didn't know it was possible to ever love someone as much as I love you.
Now, we didn't do a fancy ceremony like I did with Allison, but that's okay. Maybe I'll set something up for the next wife. Anyways, though, Athena, come with me. We're gonna head on to your brand new home, okay? Okay. Welcome to my village. This is home to all of my children and my ex-wives, or current wives as you are. So what do you think? That was a positive reaction, so I think she likes it. So now that you have seen your new home, we do have to set you up with a bed. And it just so happens that since you are my wife, we share a bed. And this time it actually has 2 beds instead of a single one, where I have to periodically kick my wife out. It's not gonna happen anymore. And now, to make things even more official, I'm actually going to pick out an outfit for you. Now, what about that outfit? Oh, what has happened to me? I'm on the floor? What the heck? What did I do? Oh my gosh, if I press Z, I just collapse onto the floor. I look like I've died. Anyways, though, my my new wife, Athena, now has a really cute little green outfit that I think complements her hair really well. And so I'm going to quickly set her flexion cable over here so she has a place to work. And now that she's all settled in, it's time to make our first baby. And the first child of Athena is a baby boy. And so this little boy is going to be named... Oh no, I accidentally pressed done. He doesn't have a name. Can I put him in an anvil, maybe? Can I name him in here? Since we're in a little bit of a pickle, let's just name him Pickle and see if it works. I hope it does. Little Pickle. Oh my gosh, his name is Little Pickle. Oh my gosh, wait. No, I can... Let me put him back in and actually rename him just to Little Pickle. Let's see, did that work? Little Pickle. Yep, okay, we have our Little Pickle. Oh my gosh, this is so awful. Now that we have our Little Pickle, I think that the perfect place to build this next home for my new children will be just off in these trees over here. And so really quickly, I'm just going to chop a few down. Also get rid of all these saplings so no more trees grow. And there goes my axe. So I gotta make a new one. Who is that? Hello? Who are you? We have another guard? Afsana's a guard? Oh my gosh, I have another guard. Okay, wait. Before you wander off, let's give you your outfit back. That way you can still rock your adorable clothes while still patrolling the village. Now, since I have yet another guard child, of course I need to grab myself some more diamonds and use it to give her some proper armor, because I refuse to let one of my kids be a guard without being well equipped. And so now that I have it all crafted, I'm just going to gift it all to her. And you better swap to that new gear ASAP, otherwise I will have some words for you, okay? And I believe I have cleared up enough trees for the build I have in mind, and so now I have to get to a little bit of terraforming. Before I do that, however, Little Pickle is ready to age up, and so I'm going to quickly head inside and plop him down right here. Oh, hello, Little Pickle. He has brown eyes and his mom's red hair. Oh my gosh, he is so cute. Okay, Little Pickle, let me pick you up and set you in your crib, and I am going to get to work on some terraforming. And while I was terraforming, I actually noticed something a little bit odd. Where the heck are all my children? I've got one here, one there, a couple at the village, but that's it. I don't even know where Bethany is. So to figure out where the heck my children have gone, I think I'm going to go on ahead and make myself a whistle. Because with the whistle, you can summon your children to your exact location. And so with this, I'm just going to summon all of my children to my location. All right, everybody is accounted for. So now I'm going to sleep through the night and figure out where the heck Kai has scurried off to, because he needs to go back into... Oh, there he is. Hi, Kai. Follow me. I know you have a little taste for freedom, but I need to lock you right back up in your house because you are currently a danger to yourself and others. All right, he is all nice and secure now. So I'm just going to get back to terraforming. Alrighty, this area is now nice and flat, which means it is primed for a build. But before I go on to making a build, I would actually like to have our second child of the day. And we have ourselves a girl who I'm going to name Holly. And now that I have Holly, I would actually like to let you all know what I plan on building today. And that is going to be a giant mushroom. Now, to build a giant mushroom, I could either A, use a bunch of mushroom stem blocks, or B, I could use a block from the chipped mod to make a stem-like material. And honestly, I think either diorite or calcite would be a great choice. And looking at it now, I do actually think that calcite would be the perfect option. So I'm going to fetch my nature's compass, and I'm going to search for a stony peaks, because stony peaks should have a lot of calcite. And it looks like I've got one off this way. Oh my gosh, that is a dragon. Okay. Let me just go around. I do not want to become a Buzzy Barbecue. And here is the stony peaks. And so I just gotta get started on digging up a bunch of calcite. Alrighty, I have several stacks of calcite now. And if this is not enough to build my giant mushroom, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But now it is time for me to head home. Oh, Holly, hello. Stop sinking. Oh my gosh, please stop sinking. Interact pickup. Oh my word. That should not have happened. Now that I'm home, I'm going to set little Holly into the crib. And oh my gosh, I'm being swarmed by everybody. Hello. Oh, and little Pickle can walk now. Oh, that is so cute. And now what I'm going to do is throw all this calcite into the mason's workbench. And let me see if there's a specific type of calcite I'd like to use. Honestly, I think sand calcite is the best choice, so I'm going to do that. And now that Holly is in her crib and I have this calcite, it is time for Athena and I to make our third baby. Uh-oh. Wait, my inventory's too full. Is it? Oh, the boy's in her inventory. Okay, we have a boy this time. And so I think we are going to name him Katsuki. And now with little Katsuki in hand, it is time for me to begin working on the mushroom. So I'm going to make the base of the mushroom rather round. And now that I have the main stem built up, I'm going to add tinier stems branching out from it. And this is what the stem is looking like. So now that I have the stem finished, I need to start working on adding the mushroom caps. But before I do that, little Katsuki is ready to become a toddler. So I'm going to set him right here. Oh, hello. Oh, you are so cute. Let me give you a hug and let's talk for a little bit. And now you can go into your crib. Now I need to find Athena so we can have another baby. And it looks like she's frolicking through this forest back here with my other children, which is awesome. Anyways, it is time for us to have our fourth baby. And it is another baby boy. And this boy I'm going to name Charlie. And now with little Charlie in tow, it has come to my attention that we unfortunately have quite a bit of gravel, but almost no sand. And for the mushroom cap, I would really like to use red concrete. So I need to go off on a little desert adventure. So let me put this sand and gravel back into my storage shelves. And I'm going to grab my nature's compass and locate a desert. Alrighty, I am now home. All of my kids seem to be doing well. And now it is time for little Charlie to join his siblings in the land of walking around. Oh, hello, Charlie. Oh, he looks like his mom. Oh, how cute. And since Charlie is now here, Athena, it is time for our fifth baby. And oh my gosh, all my kids are watching. Why are you watching? Oh my goodness. Hi, guys. This is your new baby half-sister. And her name is Rosie. And now that I have all this sand, I'm just going to collect a bunch of my gravel. And I'm also going to fetch some white lavender as well as a bunch of poppies. Now I'm just going to make a bunch of red dye and a little bit of white dye. And now with this, I'm going to make a bunch of red concrete. And apparently I don't really have a lot of poppies, so I'm gonna go out and just do a little bit of flower picking in the front yard. Now I'm just going to transform it all into dye. And I have a bunch of red concrete now, so I'm gonna make a little bit of white concrete as well. So now with all this concrete powder, I'm just going to make a stop by the river and of course do my iconic concrete tower. And now that I'm at the very top of this tower, it is time to pour water over it and dig to the bottom. All right, and now that I have all this concrete, it is now time for little Rosie to be a toddler. And she is the first of the 5 children Athena and I have had to have brown hair. Anyways, though, I am now going to head back to the mushroom and get to work on adding the caps. Now, to start things off, I'm first going to build the mushroom caps out of their base material, which is going to be red. That way, I can figure out what shape I would like them to be. All right, and the shroom... the shroom is finished. So now I have to get to adding in the white spots. And while I was building, I received some mail. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Charlie died? How did Charlie die? It's daytime. There aren't any hostile mobs out. He was still a baby. Oh, Katsuki, Carla. Oh, hi, everybody. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Well, this is supposed to be Scarlet. Excuse me? Scarlet has a grave? Wait, what happened to Arachne's grave? Oh my gosh, I think Arachne's grave was changed. Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me shuffle some things around. So this is little Charlie. Scarlet should be right here. And Arachne just doesn't have a grave anymore. What? That's awful! Since Arachne's is missing, I'm just going to make an unmarked grave with the gecko bench. And since Arachne's grave is gone, I'll just set it right here. Oh my gosh, it is so tiny! That is not acceptable for Arachne! Hold on. Let's just temporarily leave a piece of gravel there, and I'll put a sign on it. There we go. It's better than nothing. And on the unfortunate news that I have lost yet another child, I'm gonna get back to building the mushroom. Alrighty, the exterior of the mushroom is now complete, and this is what it looks like from up top, because it looks a lot better from above than it does from below. And I actually have finished adding the flooring and a little bit of carpet to the interior, so it is all nice and prepped for me to begin decorating. Now, the first thing I would like to do in here is actually set down all the beds, and so the first one is going to go right here. Then I'm going to have the next two right here, with a little staircase going up, and right on these spots, I am actually going to build a little bunk bed. And of course, we can't have a bunk bed without a safety barrier, and so I'm going to use these trapdoors to protect their sides. Now, I'm going to lay out some bookshelves around the place. And now, before I move on to adding some more furnishings, Athena and I need to produce another child. And this child is a baby girl, and she shall be named Cassiopeia. Now, one of the primary decorations I would like to use for the home would be some mushroom-themed things. The issue, however, is that all of these mushroom-themed decorations need, well, mushrooms. And so, that means I need to go off and find myself some mushrooms. Now, I could either A, find a dark forest, which is 1,000 blocks away, or if we have one near, I could also go to a mushroom fields. Okay, we're going with the dark forest because the nearest mushroom fields is 4,000 blocks away. Now, I wonder, can I chop down mushrooms like I can normal trees? I can! Yes! Oh my gosh, that makes my life so much easier. Look at that. We've got so many mushrooms. We already have half a stack, which I think should be more than plenty. So I'm just going to head on home now. Oh, Cassiopeia! Hello! I really need to stop having my babies on accident. But it looks like she actually has a mixture of her mom and I's eyes, which is so cute. Alrighty, and now that Cassiopeia and I are home, I'm going to go on ahead and craft a bunch of these adorable little mushroom-themed things. Oh, and apparently I need mushroom blocks. I did not grab that. Okay, well, since I did kind of completely forget to get myself actual mushroom blocks because I didn't realize that they were part of the requirements, let me see. I know I have a silk touch pickaxe in here. And with this pickaxe in hand, I'm gonna go back to that dark oak forest. And now I can finally make the final couple bits of mushroom-themed items. And as well as these mushroom-themed things, I've also crafted a few other items I think would look so nice in the mushroom home. And so I'm going to grab all of these and get to furnishing. Now first, in this corner over here, I'd like to set these cute little bookcases. Then I'd like to add some proper torches, maybe a little plant on top of this. And right here, I think it would be cute if we have a little table set up for my children to play some checkers. And then over here, I'm going to add some bedside tables, a cute little alarm clock, a little mushroom terrarium, and along the shelves, some mushroom-themed lamps. And I also think that this little chair would look so cute right here. Lastly, I would like to add some extra bookshelves up above this, another mushroom-themed lamp, another little pot, and a cute little antique lamp. And this is how the room is looking, but there is one final touch I would like to add, and that would be in adding some very fancy lighting in the style of some chandeliers. And of course, in the dead center, we're going to have the biggest and most magnificent chandelier of all. And this is how the mushroom home looks. Now, you might be wondering, what am I going to add right here? And this is actually going to be my enchanting setup. And so I'm just going to set down a bunch of these bookcases, like so. And now the final touch we need is the actual enchanting table itself. Now, before I go off and see if I can find myself a lava pool anywhere, I would first like to see if I have any obsidian stored in any of my chests. I do, and it's actually a perfect 4. Yes! Okay, so now I just need to grab 2 diamonds, and in the crafting table, I can make myself a marvelous enchanting table. And whoop-bam! And now that this home is officially set up, I'm going to use the whistle to summon all of my brand new children and set this location as their homes. And now that they can all call this mushroom their home, it is time to customize their outfits. And so Little Pickle will have this adorable mushroom-themed garment. Katsuki will wear a cute mushroom hood. Holly will wear this adorable mushroom outfit. Rosie will wear a cute mushroom dress. And lastly, Cassiopeia will wear this adorable mushroom-themed jacket. And I'm also going to customize my daughter's hairs a little bit. Holly will have this really long, beautiful curly lock. Rosie will have slightly shorter hair. And Cassiopeia will have this cute short hair. And just like that, my mushroom children have been fully customized. And now that I have all my children nice and settled, the next thing I would like to do today is actually move these village bells, because I've noticed my children keep congregating over here. And, well, this is kind of an abandoned village and not that great of a place to hang out. So instead, I would like to situate their gathering place just outside of my house. And I will be honest, this kind of looks like an eyesore. And so if you have any ideas of what I can build around the town gathering center, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, though, the last thing I want to do today is a suggestion from one of you guys, and that suggestion was to craft a blueprint, because apparently with a blueprint, I can manage the village. And so this here is the coverage of my village, which is currently named Saltmount, and it actually goes on ahead and covers all of the rooms and who lives there, which I think is so stinking cool. And I think what I would also like to do is actually rename it from Saltmount to The Hive. Also, what the heck is going on in chat? Why is everybody mourning? Did somebody else die? Okay, no, nobody's dead. My children are all just congregating in the graveyard at the exact same time for some reason. Oh, and speaking of the graveyard, I almost completely forgot to dedicate a plant to Charlie, and since he was going to live in the mushroom house, I'm going to give him... Oh, I was going to give him a mushroom, but I guess I can't. Ooh, but since I can't do the red mushroom, I'm sure I can do a toadstool. There we go. May you rest in peace, Charlie. Anyways, though, that is the end of today's episode on the Minecraft 100 Baby Challenge. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to let me know by leaving a like and subscribe. And without further ado, I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!